BBMF fighters.
Spitfire TE and Hurricane LF are flown by the boss of BBMF, that's Squadron Leader Andy Milliken and Flight Lieutenant Andy Priest. Now, Millie is an imaginative nickname that he's got there. He's now the new OC following Dunk Mason, who retired last year. And this is Andy Priest's first season flying with the BBMF. Andy is actually a very experienced display pilot. He's been the RAF tutor solo display pilot for 4 seasons, but this is his first season flying with the BBMF. So Millie is leading formation in Mark 16 Spitfire TE, Andy Priest following in the Mark 2C LF. I'm talking to Andy after he did his second flight in the Hurricane, and he said his first flight he doesn't really remember it, kind of went in a haze, but the second flight he was flying on, he suddenly remembered, I'm flying a Hurricane, now I've got to land it. I'm flying a Hurricane, now I've got to land it. He's a very experienced pilot, he's flown Tornadoes and tutor, but his first season flying a tailwheel aircraft. Millie, or Squadron Leader Milliken, as OC BBMF, he's actually a 3rd generation RAF flyer. His grandfather won a Distinguished Flying Cross during 2 operational tours in Lancasters, as well as flying the Spitfire. His father flew and displayed the Vulcan bomber, and his younger brother, Millie's younger brother, flies the Voyager tanker. And actually, Millie, as a Django pilot, has refueled from an aircraft air-to-air refueling that's been flown by his brother. So LF, a 2C, is one of the last aircraft we think actually delivered to the RAF. It was built in Langley near Slough. And it went into service with 309 Polish Squadron, flying shipping patrols in German, Scotland and Scotland. TE, Mark 16, you see very distinctive there with the clipped wings. This is Castle Orange Spitfire, which was actually built after the war, so TE never saw any operational service. Talking to pilots, they also use that for a nice size car. massive over roll rate. Visibility, she's got a mount grid, so visibility of the aircraft is particularly good as well. She's definitely very important. Quite lucky to have a pt15. She was big girl. She was brought back to the flight in 2000 just to break out the spares. And it was thanks to Chief Tech called Blackburn who said, no, we're not going to use this gorgeous aircraft for spares. We're going to restore it. So in the spare time, me and a group of engineers started working. By about 2007, they got her in such good condition that the MOD decided, okay, we'll spend some money, we'll get her airworthy again. And in 2012, she flew for the BBMF for the first time. Currently in the colours of a 74 sort of Spitfire, done by Squad Leader Tony Reeves, Signature Line Cross. They flew for the 2nd Tactical Air Force. Good at low level, clip wings giving them that enhanced roll rate. They're very good against the German fighters, but they're also very good as a fighter bomber. The 74 Squadron, the 2nd Tactical Air Force, was involved in fighter bomber attacks in Normandy, and then Holland, and then towards the end of the war. He's certainly enjoying himself right. Well, he actually got a flying scholarship in the Air Force, so he could fly in for the flying path for the first week when he was 16. Service with the Polish during the war, LF, Mark 2C Hurricane. She operated for various training units, doing reconnaissance training, naval gunfire support training. And interestingly enough, she wasn't scrapped at the end of the Second World War, and was kept going. In 1957, had a major refit, and was one of the founding aircraft of what was then called the Historic Aircraft Flight. In 1991, when flying the Aviation, she suffered an engine failure, and the pilot did very well to complete a forced landing onto the runway at Wittering. However, the aircraft just crashed on landing and caught fire. The pilot suffered a broken ankle, but he was still able to sprint away from the fireball that engulfed LF. She was rebuilt here at Duxford, actually, by the Historic Flying Company Limited. The rebuild took 7 years. vessels orbiting the aircraft. Currently, ALF is painted in the colours of a Mark I Hurricane with number 1 squadron, Brian being Sergeant Arthur Clowns. Because as a youngster I tried building an ethics skit with a wasp, but I couldn't get the decal of the wasp in the correct place on the nose. It turns out that Arthur Clowns is a bit of an artist, and he actually painted the wasp symbol on the front of his own aircraft himself. Joined the Bolton practice age 16. Later moved down to Brian and became Sergeant Pilot. It was an ace to be on the back of the flight study. There was 3 bubbles, 2 down, and got it to 7 flying on it. The reporter said he was a tough guy. He was smart and strong power. He did it and take it both physically and mentally.
Got a Red Bull. Oh yeah.
Breathe down. Followed by number 2, a characteristically brilliant performance from Paul Bonham and Steve Jones of the Red Bull Matadors. Please show your appreciation for them as they taxi back to parking.
Is that real 0? It's fake, isn't it? It's more fake.